Mossberg Shockwave. What a cool gun we get to own. So I saw a video of another guy who's said this thing's useless and not practical, and I was just compelled to make this video because I disagree. Plus I just think it's cool. I've always wanted to own a shotgun like this, firearm I guess I should say, and I think it's awesome we get to own it. And if you think about use case and you get it for a certain reason, then I think you're okay. I think you just got to know your limits and practice with this thing and pattern your ammo. So I've shot a bunch of ammo through this thing already, and it likes certain rounds and it doesn't like certain rounds, and it has limitations. You just gotta learn them. So what I'm gonna do today is shoot it a couple times, and I've got a few various loads here. I'll show you what they do at about 8 yards. So you can see what I got here. This stuff, I found this stuff pattern's really tight with it. Slug shoot 6 inches high or more, like 8 inches high at close range. So limitation, you gotta know your rounds. Shot these open up like a really fast. These open up really fast. These open up really fast. These ones stay tight, really far out. So that's what'll stay in the gun when I'm shooting it. I shot some PDX 1s. They open up a lot. Birdshot opens up. So it looks like unless you got buckshot with a really good wad in there that keeps them tight, you're gonna have them opening up really fast. So like I said, you just gotta shoot it and know the limitations of it. So what I got here, just got this cardboard set up at about 8 yards. I'm just gonna shoot a couple rounds of each of those into it, so you get an idea what it's going to do. So I can't see through my cell phone camera right here. Hope this will work. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll go down there and show you the target afterwards. Alright, get my ears on. First thing I'm going to do is shoot 2 slugs. And I'm going to aim bottom right corner of that cardboard, right where the block meets the cardboard, and just see where they shoot, how high, so we got an idea of how much higher than point of aim those impacts are going to be. It also shoots left of the mark with those slugs, and those are Remington managed recoil sluggers. So I'll walk you down there in a second. Next will be this military grade Winchester, I guess? Yeah. Winchester military grade buckshot, double aught. Now, I'll aim those bottom left corner. See what happens. Those open right up too, and they shoot high left. Interesting. Maybe it's me. Next, I'm going to shoot 2 of these law enforcement buckshot. These are 12 pellet, 1,200 feet per second. They really are a handful to shoot. I'm going to aim those bottom center. Wow, like 10 inches. Those really open up. Not a very scientific test, because I'm going to fill that cardboard with quickness. Next, I got the Fiocchi low recoil, 9 pellet, 1,150 feet per second. I'll aim right above so I already filled the cardboard. Let's go down there and take a look. So I aim the slugs. I aim the slugs right here at this corner, and I hit right there, about 6 inches high and just a little bit left. Now, this was one shot, and the second shot of that 12 pellet stuff was here. Basically all this right there. Now, this little pattern over here, this was that Winchester military grade buckshot right here. And I was aiming about here. Looks like it hit a little bit high left too, but could be me. But they were both in the same spot. When I aimed here, this stuff filled this pattern, the 12 pellet, so that stuff shoots a little straighter. But again, my first shot was about this big, as big as my hand. Give palm a basketball, it's probably about 8, 10 inches, 9 inches spread at like 8 yards. So, close range gun. Now, I'll go back and I'll aim up here with some of that Fiocchi, see what happens, see how wide that spreads. Forgive my camera work. Well, that shoots right on point of aim. Interesting. Looks like the wads were up here, and looks like I was shooting right in the vicinity of where I was aiming. I was trying to point here because I was hitting high with everything else, but the Fiocchi obviously hits in the same spot where I'm aiming, so that's interesting. But it opens up wide too. Looks like relatively the same spread. Interesting. And the American, I'll shoot that Hornady ammo up here. We'll see how tight it goes. I'll even aim top corner. That stuff stays like almost like a slug, about 3-inch spread at this distance. I don't want to shoot too many because that's the ammo I'm keeping right there. Again, this is a Hornady American Gunner. Double aught, 10 pellet, reduced recoil. It's still 1,350 feet per second, so it's still moving. Let's go take a look at that. Now, right there, that's 2 shots, all in here. One shot was here, one shot was there. Sorry, one shot was here, one shot was there. So that looks like the ammo for this gun that I'm going to use in it. Because at 8 yards I'm still shooting like a 2-3 inch circle of 9 pellet buckshot or 10 pellet buckshot, 1,350 feet per second. Looks like the stuff. Birdshot opens up like the rest of it, but birdshot shoots right on point of aim, point of impact for me at this range, which is cool. Play stuff. Yep. So, all right. Hope this helps somebody out. Enjoy.